What is your child doing online? What are they watching? Who are they talking to? How long do they spend online? What are they clicking? What are they downloading? These are the questions that bother most moms, and it's difficult to follow up all the time, taking your child's device, going through their browsing history, going through their conversation, trying to look at their text messages. But I can tell you how to monitor your child's device remotely. Once again, welcome to my channel, Mom Motivation, and this is still your number one mom motivator, the only motivator, Ashley Roberts. And I'm here to always tell you things that will make your journey of motherhood easy. I've been doing a series on creating a safe child online this past few weeks, and today I'll be talking about how to monitor your child's device remotely using the Google Parental Control. Before I go into that, please subscribe, like, and share my video. Do not forget to leave the comments below because I love the feedbacks I get from you guys. So today, I'll be talking about Google Parental Control. That is the power in your hand as a parent to monitor the activities and to some extent control the activities of your children while they are online. So what is Google Parental Control? The Google Parental Control is an app you can download. It's called the Google Family Link. The Google Parental Control is an app created by Google to give parents some measure of control and access to their children's device. You can control your child's download. They can't download things you do not approve of. And if they will need to download those things, they will need to get your consent or approval before they do. You can monitor the usage. You can set the usage, the screen time you want. You can set down time. That is when you want the device to shut down. So many things you can do with the Google Parental Control. It's so far the best that I've seen, and it has worked for so many parents. So I'll be walking you today through a step-by-step way on how to activate and use the Google Parental Control. So the Google Parental Control comes as Google Family Link. That's the name of the app. You can download it from your Play Store. You can download it from your App Store. It can be used by both Android and Apple users. So the first thing you want to do is get in your device and download the Google Family Link, and then get to your child's device and also download the Google Family Link. So before you do that, make sure you have created a user account. You have a Google account for your child. I always encourage parents to have a different account from their children. Use their name, faithjohnson01 at gmail.com, and then you set the password so you have access to it. You can decide to add the child's account to your phone. Google allows you to have as many accounts as possible. So while your child can have an account on their phone, the email account on their phone, you can also add their email account to your own device. So create that Google account for your child. So what are the things you can do with your Google Parental Control? Number one, it allows you to access your child's device remotely. It allows you to restrict contents that are age inappropriate, comments on some social media platforms, and it allows you to approve or disapprove the downloads of apps. It allows you to set screen time for your children. You can decide from what time to what time they can be on screen. It can help you to monitor the usage. It shows you the time spent on their device. They could tell you on Monday your child spent 6 hours 8 minutes on the device, and then it goes further down to break down the different apps that took most of the time. You could see maybe YouTube 2 hours, Snapchat 4 hours, depending on the usage, WhatsApp this hour. So it breaks down to you and gives you information on the usage of your child's mobile device. And then another thing it does, it helps you to track your child's location. At every point in time, you know where your child is. If your child is in school, it can tell you the child is in school. If your child is anywhere, so you're able to track the location of your child. And then it sends you notifications of the activity of your child. It tells you maybe Michael just downloaded Roblox, or Michael downloaded Subway Surfer, or it just gives you update on what your child is doing. So how does the Google Family Link work? To set up the Google Family Link, you have to first download the app from your app or Play Store, and then make sure you have created a Google account for both yourself and your child. On your child's device, click on Setting and then scroll down till you see Google Setting. Select on the Google setting, which will prompt you to see your child's page and your child's accounts. Scroll down to parental controls, then select parental control. This will further prompt you to link your account to your child's phone, and then ask who will be using the device, whether it's the teenager or the parent. Select the teenager and then proceed to the next step as it prompts you, that is selecting your child's Google account. Once you have done that, select the email address, which is the Google account that you'll be using to monitor your child's device. Once you've done that, the next prompt will be to put in your email, that is your Gmail account that you'll be using to monitor your child's device. Do well to type in your Gmail account and click next. It will prompt you further to put in your Gmail password. Also do this and click next. The next prompt will be to send an authentication to your own device, asking you to make sure you are the one that is making the authorization for monitoring your child's device. So it comes to your phone. You can see here, you say, yes, it is me. And then it takes you into the Google Family Link, where you begin to see or have access to your child device, and it tells you what you can do as a parent, how you can limit the time, set filters and control on Google Chrome. It basically tells you everything you can do through the Google Family Link. So you can now go ahead to put your child's password. Remember what I said about having that conversation on password. You must have access to your child's password. If not, you won't be able to complete the process. So once you've put in your child's password, the connection begins to happen between your device and your child's device. Once this is done, go to your own phone and select the family link, and then click on Add Child. The next page will ask if your child has a Google account. Select yes, and then it will ask you to perform the processes that we've already done. If you fail to perform the process and you click on done, it's going to ask you to go back and set up the Google Parental Control on your child's phone first. So that's why you need to start it with your child. But if you've done it and you click done, it takes you straight to your child's device, and you begin to see all the apps that are on your child's phone. Now you have access to your child's phone. You can start by setting daily limits. It could be 3 hours a day, how many hours you want the child to use the device, and the number of days. You can set the downtime if you want the phone to go off by 10 p.m., 9 p.m., whatever, and then come up again by 7 or 8 p.m. It's totally up to you. You can also view the usage of your child's device for each day. You can see the apps that your child have downloaded and how many hours they spend on each app. It basically gives you an overview which app your child uses the most and how long they spend on each of the apps. And with that, you're able to know if you can regulate the hours. You can also set limits on the app's usage. If you want your child to be on YouTube for only 2 hours a day, you can totally do that. The power is in your hands. The next thing it allows you to do is to set restrictions on Google apps like Google Play Store. You can select the age limit of downloads. If you don't want your child to download anything above 12 years old, you can set it for apps rated for 12. If you want 7, if you want 16, depending on the age of your child, you can set that. That means the child will not be able to download those apps, or those apps will not even show up for them. Then you can also set up restriction for payment. A lot of parents have complained that they receive debits because their child made purchase on Google, or they downloaded something that costed money. With this app, you can also set up payment restrictions for your child. Then you can set up YouTube. You can set up YouTube on restricted mode. They won't be able to comment on YouTube. You can also make it block explicit sites that have sexual content or suggestive sexual contents. With that, it's easier for you to know what you're doing. You can also set up Google Chrome with this. You can see you can block mature sites, so you don't have the risk of pop-ups or sexually explicit content popping up on your child's device. And then it also shows you the list of devices that your child is connected to with that Google account. This app allows you to add as many children as possible. With the arrows there, you can navigate to the different pages of your children and apply different setups based on the child's age or based on your discretion. Then location is also very important. You can see, turn on the location, so at every point in time, for security purposes, you can always know where your child is. Like I said, it allows you to add as many children as possible. And when you have like a teenage child and a child that is 6 or 7, this definitely the same settings will not apply to them. So you can always apply the settings based on the child's age, and then apply the different restrictions as you deem fit, and also monitor each child's page with the navigation button. So with each activity your child carries out on their device, Google sends you notification whether they downloaded an app, deleted an app, or require permission to download an app. Google sends you all that notification. Remember that nothing is 100% proof, but with the Google Family Link, you are able to exercise some level of access and control over your child's device remotely. Whether you travel, whether you're at work, you're able to know to some extent what your children are up to. I hope you found the video useful. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. We love receiving and reading your comments and feedbacks. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.